Alright YouTube, here we are back with another mad video, and I got here a battle for the #1 seed of our division. Let's get to it.
A fight for the right to be #1. It's the coach. This is the 2019 season on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a battle of the top two teams in the AFC West, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Denver Broncos. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's third.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off play action. Sims. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Now Sims, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here, because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Sims. Jones has it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Sims. And Thomas has it. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Williams on the catch, and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His first catch, good for 14 there, and a first down. Operating from the gun, Sims, and that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Ross. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down, Sims. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Sims. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Looking to throw. Sims. He'll buy some time right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell offensively, several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive. And
I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Sims. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Sims, the sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. After the sack, they come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our... Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. How will this offense respond? Their defense just gave up the touchdown. Now it's their opportunity. 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Off the bootleg. Sims. He's got it to Williams. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Sims being chased out left. Going deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jordan Taylor, his first. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Sims dancing to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Sims. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jaquiz Rodgers. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Sims nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The rookie from Michigan there defensively, that's Devin Bush making the play. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. He's back to throw. Rodgers brings it in. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Back to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll run forward with Bo Scarborough. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Sims. He hits Rodgers in the flat. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Sims under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. Sims escaping the pressure right. Space to maneuver at the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Got an open man. It's Harmon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Looking to throw. Sims. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Throwing on first down. Sims flush to his right. The throw taken in by Sims. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. To throw on 2nd down. Sims to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Chad Williams, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is 3rd. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Kansas City, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.
Did y'all hear that? We face Kansas City next week.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again.
Except for Kansas City, so how we face each other.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve.
Guys, we're in first place. How is our defense 12? How?
Start your week by installing your game plan.
17. How? Because our schedule, guys. Look at this. 21-7, and we came back to win. And 21-7, and came back and won. 2 weeks in a row. I honestly do the same thing online. Go down 14 points and come back to win. But I control their defense here. I said the offense.
And go see. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, running back Carlos Hyde, fresh off a strong performance a week ago. It'll be the Green Bay Packers.
Play defense. I can only do so much.
At the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10. Sims steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. The first carry here for Jaquiz Rogers. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner. Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. He kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big. Give him 30 yards there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Of course you drop it.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with it into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty.
Pick six. Give him.
He's at the 30, 20,
Nope.
10, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing after the interception.
The moments like that, having to lose rate people,
get this from the 25
really
to the
sucks.
30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there brings up
That would have been a touchdown.
2nd and 5. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down. Sims, catch is made. It's Harmon. And able to get this one across the
once again, we are trailing.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Sims, got his man complete over the middle. It's Harmon. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Back to throw. Sims. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. Sims got his man. It's Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air.
I did not know it was first down.
The start of this next possession, the score 7-0. On first down, Sims. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45.
I just pressed triangle like I normally did.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Sims. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He was looking for Jaquiz Rodgers there, but now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Sims, the quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time.
The battle for the #1 seed's really
so
close.
The ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Sims. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Ficken's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down, Sims. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Sims. Caught by Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up.
Where are you? Oh my God. Why would you go there?
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101.
Yeah, one job.
Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, but you didn't try to jump that.
Picked off by the
You
long-time
didn't
Bengal.
try.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Sims. Over the middle, complete. That's Harmon. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Sims. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Here's Sims. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That would be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Back to throw. Sims.
What a job.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. John Kelly, his first touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Sims going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. They come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Throw complete there. Rodgers. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw. Sims got his man complete over the middle. It's Harmon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Open man is Sims. He's got it. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen?
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.